Right now at 5, a teen accused of killing his 4-year-old niece could have his case moved to juvenile court.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. A La Crosse 16-year-old charged as an adult in the death of his 4-year-old niece was back in court today. His attorneys hope to have his case moved back to the juvenile system. News 8 Now's Michael Germain was at the hearing today, and he joins us live in studio with the details. Good evening, Michael.
Ken, KR's attorneys have to prove 3 key factors before the court will consider sending his case back to the juvenile system, and none will be easy. First, they have to show that the adult system is inadequate to address his needs. They also have to demonstrate that seriousness of the case will not be jeopardized if it is moved back to the juvenile court. Finally, they need to prove that a conviction in juvenile court should he be found guilty could deter others from committing the same crime. Judge Ramona Gonzalez asked them to focus on each element separately.
We need to look at what the focus is for this particular young man. This particular young man had no prior juvenile experience. We have tried nothing in the juvenile justice system for him.
Judge Gonzalez ordered both prosecutors and defense attorneys to provide written arguments by the end of the month. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from professionals within Wisconsin's juvenile system who testified today. Ken?
All right, Michael, thanks very much. And for more information regarding this story, you can visit our website, news8000.com, or you can download our free News 8000 app on the App Store. The school teacher accused of repeatedly sexually assaulting a child pled not guilty in Eau Claire court. 57-year-old Jonathan Jarocki is charged with repeated sexual assault of a child in a school zone, child enticement in a school zone, and causing mental harm to a child. According to the criminal complaint, the former Regis Catholic school teacher allegedly committed repeated sexual assault on the same then 12-year-old girl at Regis Middle School back in 2018. Now a teenager, the girl says Jarocki was her math and science teacher. She claims he routinely touched her under her clothing and forced her to perform oral sex at least once. The child came forward to investigators earlier this year. Jarocki is currently out on a $100,000 signature bond. His next hearing is scheduled for February of next year. In the Coulee region, another nice summer day temperature-wise. Let's bring in meteorologist Bill Grahl for the latest in our forecast. Bill?
Yeah, a little breezy as well, Ken, especially this afternoon, and those winds will continue until a cold front sweeps through later tonight. High temperatures today, generally lower to middle 80s, 85 out at the La Crosse Airport, 84 in Eau Claire and Black River Falls, 80 in Viroqua, and 83 in Sparta and Prairie du Chien. That 85 in La Crosse, a couple of degrees above average, so that makes 11 of the 16 days now with an above average high, or at least at or above average high temperature out at the La Crosse Airport for this month of August. We've got some high and mid-level clouds scooting into the region from the north and west in advance of this cold front that is sparking some showers and thunderstorms still well north of the Twin Cities. So we won't see these until later this evening, and there's still kind of a question on just how far south and west the line of showers and thunderstorms will extend. I still think the higher chances for rain tonight will be across northern portions of the viewing area, but we all have at least a slight chance. Current temperatures in the low to mid 80s for most, although Viroqua coming in at 79 degrees now. Clouds increase in advance of that front with a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms, breezy overnight as well. Lows around 66 degrees. Still could see a few strong storms over parts of the upper Midwest. I'll detail that with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Bill. It's the talk of the table. Congressman Derek Van Orden held a listening session today about the new Farm Bill. Van Orden attended via Zoom, and the chairman of the House Agricultural Committee was present in person to respond to attendees. Now, this session was standing room only, as farmers showed up to explain what they'd like to see addressed in the new Farm Bill. Farmers were most concerned about the dairy industry losing business and crop insurance. Chairman Thompson explains why it's important to protect crop insurance and how they can continue to improve it.
Crop insurance is important because it allows you to pay enough bills that you can stay, not all your bills, but it doesn't replace your profits, but it keeps you farming. And that's food security, right? We are looking at perhaps what can we do to incorporate some disaster relief into crop insurance. It would provide more certainty.
Thompson did say that the bipartisan farm bill is on track to be completed by the end of the year. Wafers drive-through package pickup service started back up today at the food pantry's new location. The service is open for people with current Wafer accounts who are over the age of 60 or have physical limitations. And people with a referral from a staff or a special circumstance are also able to use this service. The goal of the drive-through, according to organizers, is to make picking up packages more accessible. Wafer's operations manager explains why the service is needed now more than ever.
Need for food has actually risen in the area, so if we can provide healthy, sustainable food for people to help their lives, that's what we want to do.
Food security, a common theme today. Each package includes produce, breads, canned goods, and frozen meats. Personal hygiene items are also included. Now, photo ID is required to use the drive-through pickup service. It'll be open again tomorrow from 10 a.m. to noon. Members of the La Crosse City Council and the community gathered at Crowley Park to celebrate the transition from rubber chips to engineered wood fibers on the surface. The project started after UWL studied the human environmental impacts of rubber chips. That led to the creation of Spacer Safer Play Spaces and community environments. After hearing these concerns, the Grandview Emerson Neighborhood Association surveyed its residents to see what type of surfacing they preferred. Officials were surprised the temperature that the surfaces can reach these days.
Temperatures of the rubber chips and the pour-in-place surfacing went up to 145 degrees and could easily burn, adults with like tougher skin than children. It can burn children, it can burn pets.
Mindell also mentioned that a major factor in the change were the health cancer impacts from the off-gassing from rubber chips or pour-in-play surfaces. If you'd like to see the research compiled by the Space Initiative or plans for future park renovations, be sure to download our free News 8000 app. Dust off the cowboy boots because Larry Fest begins tomorrow. This bluegrass music festival runs through Saturday out in Lafarge. Tickets are $150. Kids under 16 get in free. There will be RV and tent camping spots available. Tent camping is free. RV and camper camping will cost $50. There's free firewood available for all 4 nights. There are 2 outdoor stages that feature local and national music performers. Make sure to bring a long chair and wear shoes you can dance in. There will be also free music workshops with some of the artists performing. For more information, we've got a link posted on our platforms. Just ahead tonight, trouble in Minneapolis. Uber and Lyft may be pulling out of the city because of a new ordinance. Those details next.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Happy birthday to us. We are 100 years old and still looking good. All month, take 23% off all furniture and 12 months to pay interest-free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Culligan Water takes pride in being your local water experts. We live here, work here, and dedicate our lives to improving our area's water. We deliver the world's best water treatment and the industry's best service to you. Culligan Water, your local water experts.
With most value menus, more cheese means spending more cheddar. But Taco John's Valuest menu isn't most value menus. Now get our Nacho Crunch Burrito with chicken for just $3. Or get it with beef for just $2. Only on the Valuest menu at Taco John's.
Yes, can I help you? Nicolay? I've been doing this since Jimmy Carter was president in the 1980s. No, you don't need Nicolay. I can do it.
Oh, man. If they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay. Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yep, we can help.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
It's all right. It's okay. I understand. No big deal. No big deal.
When foot pain is breaking your heart, a mother's story.
My foot pain got really bad after I had my son. I didn't have any energy left to play with him.
She tried various tricks and treatments.
A lot of those disposable throwaway inserts.
Nothing worked, till she got fitted for Good Feet arch supports.
I could feel like something was happening.
Something good.
It's been a life changer.
For Elisa and her now not-so baby boy.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
This summer, happiness is a new Chevy. You can go farther, tow more, and bring along everyone you love. Your road to happiness begins in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT Turbo Max pickups, or current Chevy owners get $7,500 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Happy birthday to us. We're 100 years old and still looking good. All month, buy a dishwasher or microwave and get the install for $23, plus 12 months interest-free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Uber and Lyft are threatening to stop service in Minneapolis if a proposed ordinance passes this week. Minneapolis City Councilors introduced the Fair Drive Safe Rides ordinance to help drivers who work for the two companies. The ordinance would establish a minimum pay, give protections for drivers facing removal from the app, and create a resource center to help drivers. Both Uber and Lyft say if it passes, they would have no choice but to stop service in the city starting January 1st. This is not the first time Uber and Lyft have faced legislation like this. A few years ago, rideshare drivers in Seattle went through a similar process and succeeded. The communications director for the Washington Drivers Union says Uber and Lyft tend to be very aggressive at first in hopes that cities will back off.
Well, you know, they do like to play hardball, and while I'm not aware of any specific threats like that, there certainly were a lot of scare tactics that we saw coming from Uber and Lyft.
It's unclear if the Minneapolis ordinance will pass council on Thursday or whether the mayor would sign it. Gree is issuing a recall of more than 1 million dehumidifiers due to fire and burn hazards. The home appliance company says the dehumidifiers can overheat, smoke, and catch fire. They received reports of at least 23 fires, 688 incidents of overheating, and $168,000 in property damage. This recall involves 42 models of dehumidifiers with brand names Kenmore, GE, Solaire, Norpol, and Seabreeze. The dehumidifiers were sold at home improvement stores nationwide starting in 2011 through 2014. Consumers should immediately stop use, unplug them, and contact Gree to receive a refund. Coming up tonight at 5, Louisville schools were postponed a week after a new bus routing system failed. Another consequence of what's now a nationwide shortage of both buses and drivers.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl. Tracking some rain on the radar to our north. Will any of that make it into our area? I'll have the answer after the break.
Our phones keep us constantly connected. Please switch to airplane mode. But what if they helped us actually connect? What would I give? Introducing US Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
Refresh your home and save big with 11% off Pittsburgh paints and stains at Menards. Ultra Exterior Paint and Primer in One provides great adhesion and durability. Right now, a gallon is $25.79 after rebate. Save time on your painting project with Paramount Paint and Primer in One. It's a super premium exterior paint that provides the most advanced protection in one coat. Pick up a gallon for only $47.96 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Join us in Toma for Downtown Thursday Nights, our 6-part concert series, starting Thursday, July 6th and running through August 17th. We'll have live music, kids zones with family activities, food vendors and beverages. Downtown Thursday Nights is entertainment for the whole family. Visit the website for more details. This Thursday, Cherry Pie takes the stage at 6 p.m.
Set summer in motion with the most adventurous Honda vehicles yet, like the Pilot and Passport Trail Sport and the Ridgeline, built for better off-road performance and engineered for more adventure. This summer, create your own adventures with Honda, the most awarded brand in car and driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
It's the final weekend to save now during the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized Sale at Drury's in Fountain. Exciting designs, stunning fabrics, and the best prices of the year right now at Drury's. You'll save on everything Smith Brothers makes. The latest sofa styles, sectionals to fit any room, and the finest in genuine leather, all featuring a lifetime warranty on solid maple frames, sturdy steel springs, and luxurious cushions. Plus, there's even 24-month financing available. Sale ends Monday at 8 at Drury's in Fountain.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines with unlimited data for just $90 total. On top of that, you also get 4 free phones.
4 free phones.
U.S. Cellular, built for us. See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
School bells across the country are beginning to ring, but doctors and parents are worried right now about a shortage of ADHD medicine. The Food and Drug Administration has added the generic drug Concerta and 2 types of Vyvanse capsules to the list of drug shortages. As students return to class, some parents and educators say the drug scarcity could have an impact on learning in the new school year. Some parents say they've had to skip doses or ration pills for their kids because pharmacies are out of the medicine. Schools in Louisville, Kentucky are closed until Friday after many students were left stranded last week when a new bus routing system failed. Officials say the situation is made worse by a shortage of school bus drivers, a problem that reaches communities far beyond Kentucky. Adriana Diaz has the details.
This is how Latasha Gomez's kids are spending what should be their first full week of school, passing the time at their mom's nail salon.
So how frustrated are you?
I'm very frustrated. I feel like when I expressed it with someone over the phone in transportation, she kind of just blew me off.
A new bus route plan in Kentucky's Jefferson County, meant to make the bus system more efficient, backfired last week in part because its computer algorithms didn't factor in enough time between stops, causing massive delays and worry among parents.
He didn't get home till after 7 o'clock, and it was horrible because I had no clue where he was.
School Superintendent Marty Polio says the mess was driven in part by a bus driver shortage.
One of the greatest errors I think we had last week was not having effective communication with families, and we are correcting that.
It's not just Louisville. Chicago Public Schools say they only have half the drivers they need, and classes start next week. There have been delays up to an hour long in Knox County, Tennessee, and in New York City, there's a looming strike by school bus drivers.
Every city and every state in the country is suffering from this.
A top issue is pay. The average bus driver salary last year was about $42,000, and that's only if a driver works full time. Many do not.
I do understand the shortage.
But you want them to do better?
I want them to do better because it's trickling down to the safety of our kids.
Parents like Latasha Gomez want schools to practice what they teach and come up with creative solutions. The school district says it will launch an app that will allow parents to track their kids' buses, which will be a relief to many. Adriana Diaz, CBS News, Louisville, Kentucky.
Transportation experts say the driver deficit has been a problem for years, but the pandemic made it even worse, with drivers retiring early or leaving the industry altogether. Back in the Coulee region, temperatures in the mid-80s today. Another warm summer day. Didn't feel too stifling for 85. Let's bring in meteorologist Bill Grahl for the latest on what the rest of the week has to offer. Bill?
Yeah, Ken, it helped a little bit that we had fairly low humidity for much of today, and then also that breeze always helps kind of cool things off as well. But that breeze is going to be with us through the overnight. In fact, quite windy over the next couple of hours. A live look through CityCam shows some high and mid-level clouds scattered about, kind of filtering the sun from time to time. 85 the high, 62 the low. Not too far off those averages of 83 and 63, and no rainfall to this point. 84 degrees, breezy conditions out at the airport. South winds 24, gusting to 35. Mississippi is rising a bit, 5.24 feet. Eau Claire, breezy there as well, 83 degrees. South wind sustained at 15, gusting to 32 miles per hour. So current temperatures in the 80s, pocket of 90s over the Central Plains. That is that heat that is starting to build to our south and west and will move into our area come this weekend. But in the short term, temperatures range from 79 in Viroqua to low to mid 80s for most spots. Dew points starting to climb a little bit. Many spots between about 60 and 66 degrees. That puts us in that kind of slightly sticky range. And I do expect those dew points to rise in advance of a cool front that will come through later tonight into the mid-60s and kind of feed some shower and thunderstorm chances. Look at these winds, though, sustained 15 to 20 plus miles per hour, gusting 30 to 35, even 37 miles per hour in the Twin Cities and over in Rochester. So kind of a hang on to your hat kind of evening. Showers and thunderstorms starting to break out north of the Twin Cities. Approaching Duluth, Minnesota, and that's the cold front that's heading our way. Now, there's still some question in terms of just how far south this line of showers and thunderstorms will extend into southern Minnesota as this front moves through, and that's because the air is currently capped, but if that cap breaks, which it very well could when that front moves through, then that line of showers and thunderstorms could advance down into southern Minnesota as well. Sky Tracker showing that after about 8 or 9 o'clock this evening, and then that front quickly translates south and east with that line of thunderstorms doing the same, and then exiting the area after about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning with clearing skies as we head into tomorrow morning. Then kind of a mix of sun and clouds on Thursday. Breezy northwest winds will cause some cooler temperatures. Now, still a level 2 risk to our north and to our west from the Storm Prediction Center, level 1 risk elsewhere. Again, this is kind of a conditional threat on that cap breaking, but we could see some gusty winds and hail with any stronger storms that do develop. Local timing 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then also an air quality alert for all of Minnesota for tomorrow and for Friday, because that front could usher in some low-level smoke from wildfires up in Canada. We'll see if Wisconsin is added to that list as well. 66 tonight, breezy with increasing clouds, that chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Right now, coverage looks to be about 50%. We'll keep a close eye on that for you. Breezy and cooler tomorrow, pair of 7s for your afternoon high. Back in the 80s on Friday. Here comes the heat wave, low to mid 90s Saturday through Tuesday. Very small chance for a storm on Sunday. A little bit better chance of storms around Thursday of next week. Ken?
All right, Bill, thanks very much. When we come back, time to show the Warrior Pride. Welcome Week is underway at Winona State University.
Join La Crosse's #1 remodeler. Good pay and benefits. No weekends. $2,000 sign-on bonus. Work with the best. The Ford Store Home Improvements. Apply online or in person.
Save money and sleep better during the PM Mismatch Mattress Sale. Twin starting at $159, full start at $249, and queen pillow tops as low as $399. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale today only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
The new 2023 GMC Sierra AT4X is equipped to conquer the great outdoors. Or the great indoors. Welcome to the peak of premium off-roading. Or get 0.9% APR from 2023 Sierra Denali 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models. Plus, get $2,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
Your adventure starts here at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. We've got something for everyone. Explore hundreds of miles of off-road fun. Cap off the night with the crew by spinning up even more excitement. Or slow it down and relax. Just the two of you. Your adventure awaits, outdoors, indoors. Call or visit Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls today. Experience the difference. Trail Riders Package available.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Save money and sleep better during the Mismatch Mattress Sale at PM Sleep Center. Choose from over 15 queen mattresses starting at $599 or less. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
It's a great week to be a warrior. Winona State University is welcoming students back to campus today. Students checked in for another year of learning. Freshmen have a busy week of info sessions and walking tours to try and familiarize themselves with the school. Upperclassmen get to reunite with friends. One parent says she's excited for her daughter to explore all sides of college life.
Just for her to take in more than just the academics, since she got more comfortable with just the whole aspect of being away at college last year. Hopefully this year she can embrace more than just the academic piece.
New Student Welcome Week lasts through Sunday. Fall classes begin next Monday already. We'll have a look at what's coming up at 6 when we come back. And of course, Bill will have one more check of tonight's forecast.
The Labor Day sale is going on now at International Furniture. 40% off the retail price on all upholstery in stock and special orders. All in-stock pictures, rugs, lamps, and accessories, 50% off the retail price. International Furniture, I-90 Airport Exit 2, La Crosse.
At Toma Health, we're excited to announce our new cutting-edge technology with the addition of our new Da Vinci surgical system.
The Da Vinci surgical system will allow us to perform surgeries more efficiently and effectively. We will be doing gallbladders, hernias, bowel resections, among other things.
The Da Vinci robot allows us to perform very intricate surgeries in less time than we would naturally do it from a laparoscopic approach.
Learn more about our new Da Vinci surgical system at tomahealth.org.
Are you in need of a new water heater? Here at Maxwell White, we offer the best solutions for homeowners in La Crosse and the surrounding areas. Being the best means installing the best. Our American-made Bradford White water heaters can revolutionize your home and give you the home comfort you've always wanted. Contact Maxwell White today to find out how a professionally installed Bradford White water heater is right for your home. Our expert technicians will answer all of your questions and find the best possible solution for you. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
This summer, happiness is a new Chevy. You can go farther, tow more, and bring along everyone you love. Your road to happiness begins in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT TurboMax pickups, or current Chevy owners get $6,600 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Holman Custom Collision and Service is your one-stop auto repair shop, locally owned and operated for over 20 years. Did your vehicle sustain hail damage in the recent storm? Holman Custom Collision and Service offers paintless dent repair, which can be used to repair most hail damage. Call now to set up an appointment for one of our qualified PDR technicians to closely examine your hail damage. We will generate a detailed hail damage estimate and help you work with your insurance company. Holman Custom Collision and Service, off the beaten path, 307 Ryan Street, Holman.
The Labor Day sale is going on now at International Furniture. 40% off the retail price on all upholstery in stock and special orders. All in-stock pictures, rugs, lamps, and accessories, 50% off the retail price. International Furniture, I-90 Airport Exit 2, La Crosse.
Coming up tonight on the CBS Evening News, our special reporting on Maui continues. The official death toll now past 100 as roads reopen for the first time to the devastated town of Lahaina. We hear more from survivors, including one who says her home was spared, and she says she can feel the souls of the deceased in the air. That and more news tonight on the CBS Evening News.
And coming up on News 8 now at 6, Mink on the Loose. An animal liberation organization shares video sent to them of 3,000 mink being released from a Trempealeau County farm. A spokesman for that organization says they are celebrating the action taken by that third party. We will have the details coming up tonight at 6.
And a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms with the passage of a cold front later tonight. Overnight lows around 66 degrees, rather breezy as well. Still breezy, a bit cooler tomorrow, 77. 80s return Friday, 90s for highs this weekend.
Thanks a lot, Bill, and thank you for joining us tonight at 5.